how do you create goals around relationships? In my case, friendships. I'm 26, living in NYC, and I've struggled to create a consistent friend group for the past few years. Is there a way to apply the Lifehack method for this kind of problem?
Friendships in New York City is a very tough nut to crack. The city itself has a vibration that can make it hard to create deep and enduring friendships. It's just sort of like a place where a lot of people are doing a lot of things and most people have overstuffed their calendar. So everybody's sort of under investing in the friendship department and doing the bare minimum to keep friendships on life support. So friendships happens to be something for me that's it hits a big nerve for me. And the reason is because I've walked through my adult life. I joke with my brother about this, where I just feel like I'm looking around like a crazy person being like, am I crazy? Or do I just feel like I need so much more from my friendships? Like I feel like in New York City, if you end up going to dinner with somebody 4 times in a year, that's a good friendship. A lot of people in New York would be like, we're great friends. I made 4 dinners happen for you in a year. Like, what are you asking for? But I'm the kind of person who would love to see my friends 3 to 4 times a month. And heck, if I'm really honest, I love seeing my friends like 3 to 4 times a week. Like I tend to be one of those people who just wants something closer, who wants something deeper, and therefore was just constantly disappointed with what I was getting from my friendships in New York City. And so one of the things I started getting obsessed with was, I think it was the 4 factors of friendship creation, or maybe it's the 5 factors. I'm doing this from memory, but the 5 factors of friendship creation are spending more than 4 hours together at a stretch, moving through space together, meaning like going on a road trip or like going on a trip together, or taking on a challenge or creating something together, like a business, or like a lot of people who did business school, they do business school projects, and it puts them in close quarters to actually build something together during perceived danger or risk. So doing like an obstacle course together, or one of those ropes courses where even though you're perfectly safe, you actually like your adrenaline's up and you're feeling like, oh, I'm in danger. And so that sort of bonds people together. And then I think another one was spending multiple days where you're seeing each other. And so once I read that study, and the background of that study was, it was basically what is different about college than the rest of adult life? Why is it that we go to college and form these friendships that tend to last for the rest of our lives, and thereafter it's really hard to create the same quality of bonding and friendship? And this study sort of said, hey, it's not because college is this like really special moment in our life where our brains are attuned perfectly. It's actually because adult life prevents these key 5 factors of friendship formation from happening. That was the beginning of my power couples mastermind, where I basically started bringing people together and I said, let's test this theory. Let's go travel to a different country, spend 5 days together, and let's get into perceived danger. Let's do something that feels like dangerous. Let's build things together. Let's have experiences together. So let's basically like jam all of these 5 factors of friendship creation into this 5 to 7 day experience and see what happens. And I can tell you, perfect execution. Not only am I like my best friends in my adult life are all of this people from this group, their best friends are the people that they previously didn't know from this group. And now they're best friends with these people and they take vacations with each other. And whenever they're in California, they'll go to the other couples who are in California. It has been a hands down resounding success. What does this mean for your life hacking of your friendships? What I would do if I were you is I would consolidate all of my energy around experiences and events where you could create one or more of those 5 factors of friendship creation, and then take a pass on a lot of the things that don't satisfy that. So for example, somebody invites you out to a bar, your good friends are going to be there. You're probably only going to see people for like 30 minutes, maybe an hour before they bounce off to another bar or another commitment, right? So don't consider it as an opportunity to really develop and deepen that friendship. That was just like I would say that didn't count. Go if it's fun, but I don't think of it as counting. What I would do is consolidate all of my energy towards throwing like a long dinner party or planning an event and taking people out of the city for 2 or 3 days. These are the kinds of things that even if you do them way, 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 way less frequently, and our group only meets once per year, and sometimes not the same people can come. So I'm actually going to a men's retreat in 2 weeks with a guy that I haven't seen in 4 years in physical flesh, but that one event that we had 4 years ago was so bonding that we've stayed in contact and we're still supporting each other. And I support his business and he supports my business. And we call each other and we hang out and online. And so what I would say is, even if it seems absurdly infrequent, I would try to put all of your time, all of your resources and energy into something that's got those 5 factors of friendship creation there. And what you're going to find is that although, yes, it'll probably be a bummer because you're not seeing people as frequently, it'll be a much better expenditure of your time and energy. You'll have more fun and you'll come out with better friendships.